Hello, and today it's going to be a different video than the ones that were made yesterday and the ones that were made before. This is going to be a look at LEGO instructions, specifically ones from LEGO Space Themes from before the year 2000. And the way I'm going to do this is I have a bunch of instructions, most of them from the classic era, and I'm just going to talk about the sets, talk about the instructions, my thoughts on them and everything. I'm going to start from the latest, and I'm going to go to start with the newest and end with the oldest ones. So let's just start with UFO. This set, I believe it's Tri-Wing Warp or something, Tri-Warp Fighter or something. Very simple UFO set in terms of its design. These sort of wing pieces were new. Of course, the UFO minifigures are amazing. I love them. Lots of printed pieces, which I love, and the printing in UFO is so extravagant. This is a set that I feel like probably was around a lot. I feel like I always see this specific wing, and I always assume it's from this set, but maybe it's not. But yeah, also the use of translucent green is pretty good. I will say the UFO color scheme is kind of a bit boring with the emphasis on gray, but the prints always make up for that, adding so much yellow and orange and all this other great stuff. And the background here is like truly extraterrestrial, you know. If we just take a simple look at this instructions from the Cosmic Fleet Voyager, very moon based, you know, like this is space, but this is outer space, you know what I mean? The crazy smoke in the background, but you're unsure if that's actually the world or if that's like some gaseous substance, as you can see, little bright spot over there. Like the green, like, oh my god, it's just crazy, just radical. And also they were doing the effect where they were kind of making it so the translucent neon pieces were like literally glowing, which is just so fun. It comes off the page. It's just beautiful. And also the font they were using different fonts at this point in like the late 90s. I guess clocks were their inspiration for that one, or digital clocks. We have a dark green print. Yeah, a lot of LEGO instructions were not that great from this time. Specifically, like it's kind of hard to understand what they want you to do and when. Specifically with bigger sets. This one, pretty simple, very straightforward, but other ones would be a problem. Pretty big jumps between steps too. Kind of erratic in what you have to do and when. Yeah, dark green. I guess that's the color they thought would contrast things the most, and I guess it is. Yeah. Oh, we have another picture of the set. Is that this? Yeah, a different angle, I guess. Interesting. And the UFO icon right there. On the back, we've got an alternative build. There's some of these that have alt builds. And that one looks pretty interesting. It looks like some sort of weird scorpion creature. That one just kind of looks like you're slightly, you know, you're inversing a few things, but it's still the same model. But that one's pretty different. Very good. Yeah, 1997 right there. Next, from 1997, is the RoboForce theme. This had 4 sets. And I'm going to segment this into parts, so it's not all going to be in one video. So I think 1997 and 1996 will be in this video. The first one I'm going to look at is RoboRaptor. So RoboForce is one of my favorite LEGO themes, I think, of all time. It only has 4 sets, but it kind of embodies everything I love about LEGO Space. It's super imaginative with, you know, this raptor design and the chicken walk and all of the glowing pieces and all of the special sci-fi elements. But it's also weirdly grounded. I don't know. There's something about the colors. It's not super, it doesn't feel as artificial, I guess, as some of the other color schemes. No white anywhere. And I love the minifigures. This guy's on wheels. Like, how can you beat that? It's so good. And I just think I love robots, and this is like, these are some of the earliest LEGO robots. It's just fun to watch the evolution of the ideas that would eventually become the 1 billion mechs of LEGO Ninjago. Just such humble beginnings. Like this guy, his legs can't even move separately, and that's just so fun. RoboRaptor itself is an amazing set. I think I don't know which one's my favorite between the RoboStalker and the RoboRaptor, but this one gets so much done within its pieces. So I love the elements, the sort of, I guess, how would you describe that? Roof tile elements, with that old school texture, just so fun. It's all over the place. Love those elements. Of course, the chicken walk, one of my favorite things. This has a very weird, unique eye design, somewhat Egyptian, hieroglyphic-like in its look. Just so cool and weird. I love that. Looking at the actual instructions, and it's also pretty much dark green, interesting enough. Is it the same dark green? It might be. Oh, nope, it's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit lighter. Because UFO and RoboForce released in the same year, but RoboForce is American only. Very weird. I guess they just kind of threw it out there, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. RoboForce, just wonderful. Yeah, nothing too crazy in the instructions themselves. The RoboForce logo, oh my god, it's so ugly. Oh my god, the way it's like some sort of like real creature behind that, like it just doesn't even say RoboForce. It's just kind of this ugly thing. And look at that, the full thing. Oh my god. And the grate or the chain metal background, like, oh my, it's so ugly. This is one of the most wanted sets. One of my most wanted sets. I love this thing. It looks like a giant TV box. It's so crazy. And the giant scorpion tail, like, it's just amazing looking. I do have Robo Raider. It's definitely the weakest of them, but it's still decent. Unique prints, though. Just so many great unique prints in this. And I think these sets sold pretty well in America, because I see these prints all the time. Maybe if you're from Europe or something, you'll be sad about that because you don't get RoboForce prints. The background here I find kind of interesting. Need a little extra space for these giant instructions. Because it's a lot less dark than the normal Lego space stuff. It really feels, you can kind of see the diorama aspect of it more so. Like, it feels kind of artificial. I guess I just said it doesn't look artificial, but like the sets don't, but like the background, there's just something about it. And these like sort of basic rocks, but still very textured and detailed. It really just screams stop motion to me. I don't know, there's something about it. And I do love the Robo Stalker itself, another one of my favorite sets. Just so fun how they achieved these details in the primitive Lego system of the 90s. The hands, the arms, the way they build up this frame with the big chunky legs. Just wonderful. And it has a very similar ad to the back of this one. It's actually it's actually like the same one. That's interesting. Like, it's half the space, but, and we also get, I think some shots of, is an all shot of an alternate build? Yeah, it's like some sort of spider thing. Very cool, but yeah, I think I have actually made my own alt build of the Robo Stalker before, because I do have an incomplete version of the set. And instead of just letting it languish, I made it into something else, which I think is well within the spirit of Lego. And given the fact that I have so many RoboForce printed pieces, it just made sense. And the last one I'm going to look at in this part, I guess part one, is Explorians. Now, this box art, or I guess this manual, the art is just amazing. Just the background of this strange dome and the blue planet or science that they all reside on here, just so unique. It almost looks like there's like sparkly dust coming from the ground. There's some sort of vortex or volcano lava stream in the back, and the crater, like, it's just so wonderful and sci-fi. Explorians itself is a theme that I do like. This is the biggest set I have from it. I think I have a small set, but this is the biggest actual set I have from it. And it's quite good in a lot of ways, but I do love the arms, but I do think that the use of these finger joints and a lot of fragileness kind of hurts the theme a lot. But I do love the focus on exploration, kind of taking things back to the original concept of Lego space. And the actual manual has a pretty interesting background, a sort of moon kind of thing. Very weird. Look at the space between the atmosphere and the stars. Has this weird lighter color. Yeah, Explorians. Pretty good. 1996. And there it is, and it shows the cool gimmick of the colors showing different things on that one stickered piece. One of the earliest sets I can think of space that has stickers, if not the earliest. Kind of warming people up to the idea of stickers in Lego sets with this and UFO. They kind of used them in this set for something you couldn't really do with the print at the time, probably, with like the shiny reflective nature of that, and like this kind of being, you know, the magnetic sticker, but it's still like kind of like these come off all the time, these dishes. Those are very fragile. And hey, we have some alt builds. This one of some sort of fortress with a rocket style thing, evocative of earlier space, and I guess it comes with this cannon sort of thing. Getting a lot out of the pieces, feels very different, but still not amazing. And this other one, it's kind of hard to see, seems to be more of a spaceship kind of thing, but still on the ground. And that's it for part 1. I'll see you guys next time, where I will talk about, let's see what I got. I've got Blacktron 2, I've got Mtron and Space Police, and Ice Planet. It'll probably be Ice Planet, Blacktron 2, and Mtron. So, yeah, see you then.